As I always tell you, make sure you follow at Base FM on socials. That's at Base FM on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, now X, and also TikTok to find out what's about to go on in the studio. We pre-sale a lot up there. And if you saw that, you find out, not the one, the only, Spyro will be here, and he is here at the moment. What are you saying, my brother?
Yeah. Thanks for having me. I'm super happy to be here tonight.
Is a lie. Don't tell lies. You are a child of God. Don't tell lies. I know you're happy to be here, but your energy is depleted. Do you want to admit that?
I'm just stressed, but I mean, I know that I can be on here with you, and my energy will remain on that level. So I trust you to jack me back up.
No pressure, bro. It's good to have you here, man.
Thank you.
What's it called? How has it been since the release of your project?
It's been fantastic. It's been great. It's been stressful also because I mean, you have to be here and there. But we thank God all the same. Yeah.
First, why did we choose the name The Men, the Boys, and Your Guy?
I mean, that's the only name that could do justice to the wickedness and the madness that I was about to drop. So
that's it. So
it's deeper than that, but I mean, you've not asked me why.
So I'm trying to figure out so much about this particular album. First, the album art is absolutely gorgeous. It is brilliant, right? There's one. Then number two, the title is out of the ordinary, right? And then the display of the project is also super different. Right? Now, I'm just struggling with which to attack first. Okay, so why did you do the disc 1, disc 2, and disc 3? It's so nostalgic for people like us, right?
Yeah, exactly. So this is what I was trying to achieve with the album. So, I mean, I had to cast my mind back to what music used to be in those days. How music used to be deep. How music came with a lot of depth. There was a lot of messages. Music was a tool to correct social vices. Music was used as satire to lampoon the follies of politicians, music was basically a tool for change in the society. You hear songs like "Batami Adun Koka." Music was used to speak to the youths, and fast forward to now, music is just more of like vibes and inshallah, like just more vibes, so I'm like, vibes are cool, but how do we have
a balance?
Yeah, that balance. How do we bring both together to make to make sense? How do we have message? How do we have content? Music back in those days, we are usually strong in content. How do we have that? Because now it's just bass. So how do we bring that and fuse it with vibes? And yeah, that's exactly what I tried to do with this project. I also want to give that nostalgic feel to introduce the new guys. The Gen Zs, basically, to what music used to sound like back in those days.
Yeah.
So pretty much.
And then, so who are the men, who are the boys, and who is your guy?
So the men are the legends, the Two-Face, the late Sound Sultan, MI,
the band, Style Plus,
Face,
Sound Sultan, Fino.
Yeah. So those are like the guys that actually pioneered that era, and then the boys are like the new age guys, the guys that are doing their thing in this age, and then I am your guy.
Of course. I absolutely love it because the selection of the features is brilliant, right? Walk me through the process of how long this has been going on, putting together this project? Because I remember we had a conversation sometime in January, right? And I spoke with you alongside Style Plus, right? And we spoke about how you were putting together something, and you're going to feature certain legends and stuff. But I didn't envision it to come out this way, right? The new age guys, Oxlade, C-Boy. Hey, C-Boy is my guy. Jerick, who else? Bayani, Shode. Sounds is present as well. Yes, Sounds as well. Yeah. Right? And then the other half is just you and Pitch Black. Who is Pitch Black?
Pitch Black is a fantastic female singer. I just heard online. I'm like, wow, she has to be on my project, you know. Yeah.
It's not a form of any investment. You're signing her.
No. I just love that sound, and I'm like, okay, let's work together on this project. So we never could tell, you know. Let's see how that goes.
Are you looking to sign in anybody anytime soon?
Yeah, pretty much. Very soon. This year, it can't be this year again because I'm just focused on my project for now.
Of
so
course.
Maybe next year, most likely next year.
Okay, I like that. Now, you have the late Sound Sultan. His name particularly highlights, it just strikes a chord, right? For some of us, right? And maybe for a lot in the industry as well. You know, he was an amazing person. When did you guys make this record?
We made Salary Work 2013. And yeah, that was about the time I met him also. But I just decided to revamp the song and just bring it back to honor him, and not just to honor him, to remind people and show people that this man is good, you know. So yeah, so
what was your relationship with him like?
I mean, Sound Sultan was my mentor. You know, I was an apprentice under Sound Sultan. Most of the things that I know today in the industry, I learned from him.
Interesting.
So, you know, he was the only one who welcomed me when every other person in the industry turned their backs on me back then. So, yeah, is that guy for me. You know, that is very down to earth, very... You know, I was telling the story of how Sound Sultan we were at an event, a party, maybe a naming ceremony, I can't remember, and someone stole a phone, and Sound Sultan removed the shoe and pursued the guy on the express. And
that is wild. For real?
It doesn't even see himself as a celebrity. You know, he's a man for the people. You know, and that's why you can see that reflecting in his music. You know, he fights for the people.
And he championed consciousness
exactly
with his music.
Yeah, so and that's one of the reasons why I also took after him in that light, because I also try as much as possible with my music to push positivity.
Yes.
Yeah.
You had a friendship themed record. Yeah. Who's your guy? Right? It really was something, because it had a lot of people highlighting who their main people were, appreciating certain people, and it was a smash hit, of course, amongst other fantastic records. But why did you choose this time of year to release an album?
I just didn't want to carry over into next year, because there's still a lot of work to be done. You know, so next I still intend to do like the deluxe of this project, because this project for me is not complete until I have Wande Cole on it. So
so why didn't that happen?
Time, you know, he was supposed to be on the project, but by the time he came back to Nigeria and we were supposed to link up, I had already, you know, initiated the submission process. You know, so we are gonna record like pretty soon, maybe this month or next month. So I'm gonna have it on the deluxe that would be dropping next year. You know, so I have a lot to do next year for me to push the project to next year. So I just wanted to put it out now.
Okay. Now let me ask you this: there's a current conversation about oversaturation and how people need to chill in reference to the amount of music they put out, all of that. You're not one of those people that over bombards us, but it seems like you've taken your time to bombard us eventually, right? Bombarding us would be that this is a 19-track project. 19 songs
That's
in
a
a
lot, right?
world where,
But it doesn't look like that when it's broken
yeah,
down to three.
I see what you did there. It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
But it's still 19 records, right?
Yeah,
and you know, a lot of people in the music business would say, oh, you know, Nielsen Music has said that the attention span for so is now so percentage and so seconds to capture the audience and so much distractions and stuff like that. Did you think of all of those things before doing this?
No, I'm just about putting out good music. You know, I'm not even bothered about what people are gonna say, whether they, whether they are going to listen to it or not. You know, I wasn't really concerned about that when I was making the project. I was just concerned about putting out a good body of work. You know, and I didn't care whether it's gonna be on the charts or not. You know, I would pray for that. I would want that, but I know that good music at the end of the day wins. You know, even if it takes. Look at Shake Body, for example.
Yes.
You know, it started to pop again several years down the line. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I know that good music will find its own way. You know, and that's what I'm concerned about. You know, and I want to. I mean, a lot of people that I know have been waiting for several years. I've been in the game for quite a while and I've not released one album. So I'm like, with this one, let me feed my people properly.
It's your debut album, bro. Yeah, for real.
I mean, let me feed them properly, put in my best into it, you know, and that's exactly what I did.
And for me, I absolutely love that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to pick out some of these records. I'm going to play the one with Tubabala, which is If to Say. I'm going to play Salary Work with Sound Sultan. And then we would play Chopin and Serving a Living God. But before we move into playing these records, you've always been I'm going to call you a church boy, right? Unapologetically, you know, a church boy, right? And at the same time, you know, still be a functioning artist and do all of that. But on this project, it seems there's a full-on highlighting of this. Is this a gospel record or not?
This is not a gospel record.
It's not?
It's not a gospel record. This is, you know, this is me. This is me working, you know. This is me just, you know, putting out music. It has nothing to do with when it's time to work.
Can it be played in churches? Is it allowed?
It's clean enough to be played anywhere. Yeah, but I won't say
you don't make dirty records.
Yeah, I won't say that you go and be playing love song in the club now. You know, but it's clean enough to be played. If it happens that your phone rings and that's the song that is playing, nobody will say, "Hey, what's going on there?" You know. But I believe in work when it's time to work. You don't go and be shouting Jesus when it's time for you to work, because you know, God blesses the work of your hand. You still have to you still have to bring excellence to the table. Yeah, so I did my work. I just had I just have just one like gospel song on the project, which is Serving a Living God. Shokbe is more like a thankful vibe. It's not a Christian vibe, you know. Pray is not even pray is just my prayer. They suffer, God answer me, you know. So there's no particular
but
even the gospel
but you
song.
know they suffer, my brother.
No, it was my Osu song.
Yeah,
it was the song I made that song way before things changed, you know. So, and I know that a lot of people can relate to that, and you know, would also want to pray, you know, with that. So,
from this album, what's the oldest record?
The oldest record will be Salary Work, 2013.
2013, yeah. And then you did a revamp.
Yeah.
All right. Now, which record would you say is your favorite? Please don't give me the typical, I love all of them. They're all my babies. I worked hard on them. Which record is your favorite record on this project?
That's the problem now. I it's been difficult to actually pick a favorite song, because trust me, every song on that project is fire. Like, trust me, no skips. Every song on there is fire. I mean, and so far I'm glad that from the responses I've seen that people are unable to pick their favorite actually too. You know, because I've checked through Twitter, through Instagram and all that. So their favorite keep changing. Today someone will say, I love Chopin. Say, I don't even know again which one. And that's exactly what I aimed at when I was, working on the project. So it took me several years to put this out, and that's exactly what the kind of problem that I want. So I can't necessarily say this is my favorite track of the project, because everything is dope.
I don't know if it's the sentimental attachment or any, bruh.
You be old soul now.
That is an absolute bop, bro. Jesus Christ.
Thanks.
It's so nostalgic.
Yeah.
It's something you've not heard before, but sounds like something you've heard before and also sounds new.
Yep.
At the same time.
Yep. God. I mean, I like what the producer did there. He introduced a different sound. I've forgotten the country that uses that sound, but it brought it, into this new production, because the former production was more like Sukus.
Okay.
Was it Sukus or Woro? Yeah, but it changed it and just, yeah.
So there was a lot of, it sounds like there was a lot of, it's still, we can call it experimentations, or a dynamic approach at the album. Most of those songs don't sound alike, right? Especially for the last three we just played. The productions are different from each other, right? They have this, each other either has one element or the other. Was this intentional, or was it just a vibe session of, give me what you have, submit all the beats you have and all of that?
Every song on the project, I was intentional about every single song, because I'm catering for different audience, so if you are a Gen Z, your vibe is there. If you're a millennial, your vibe is there. If you're the cool type of person that you love jazz, your vibe is there. If you love Fuji, your vibe is there, so what's the word now, and it's an all-encompassing project, so I wanted to touch on different.
Seems very strategic.
Yeah, so I mean, I want that. This is just different. Go check it out. You listen to it. I know you believe so much in me, so
of course,
take your time.
I can't even lie.
Listen to it.
I can't lie.
Understand. You understand exactly what I mean now. So it's my best work yet. I could retire from music after this album, trust me, because if this is the only album,
this music retirement conversation, this is the second time you've told me.
Because I have plans to
retire from music.
Yeah, and focus on other things. Yeah,
like
your
what?
Space is toxic, man. This your
music space.
Is too toxic.
No, but you seem to be above it, right? You seem to whatever comes up, you say it as it is. You drop your gem and move.
But my point is, if this is the only album I drop and I retire, I'm good.
So what are you moving to? If you have to move,
moving to greater things.
Which one? Because I see you doing interior decorator. Yeah. They do developer work.
I'm moving into greater things. Basically, I'll still be in the music space, but maybe not
as an active
singing.
Artist.
Yes, I still feel they drop song here and there, but maybe not actively
to feed, not to feed.
Yeah, now I given a 19. So if I decide to start pushing each song every year,
that would take a nice good 2 years.
Every song on the project has tendencies to be big songs. So if I decide to start picking songs to promote, that can last me for a couple of years from now.
So now, after recording the album and listening to it over and over and over and over again, and now that you've released it, between the point of release of the project and now, what record has grown on you with a different light and a different meaning? It could be anything. It could be via the influence of people's acceptance of the project. It could be as simple as maybe one of your closest buds is like, dude, man, remember that time where, this particular song.
The reason why song don't fit just grow on me, because before I release them, I don't jam each song past 200 times. So song where you don't play like 200 times, I won't grow on you again.
If it
already grew.
If it shake body grow again now. Right.
Because I don't want to say I'm in love with myself. Like when I listen, like, guy, you bad. Don't worry yourself. You be genius. You sabi this thing. So when it came out and people are like, oh wow, I mean, I saw comments on Twitter. I didn't know this guy is this good. I mean, I didn't know this guy is this good. I'm like,
so I don't. So every time you see things like that, how does that make you feel genuinely? Honestly speaking,
just makes me feel like. It just makes me wonder at the ignorance, because I mean, and it makes me also go and say that, what can I do to open these people's brain to make them understand that I'm not regular, trust me. So what can I? Yeah. So trust me, because when I see comments, I saw a lot of comments like that on Twitter. And I didn't know this guy is this good. Like I thought this album was gonna be a fluke. I'm like, So now they look me less. I remember tweeting about it. I'm like, so now they look me less for this industry. Say I don't know. Say I bad. Say I be crazy.
That's wild, though.
Trust me, cause
would you say that's a cause of the generational shift? We're experiencing a generational shift, right?
Yeah, but I don't think that's the thing. I think people have just boxed me. That is Jesus, but what thing they want to do,
So you should have given us a gospel feature now.
Feature, right? Maybe on the deluxe. I actually wanted Tokyo Alabi on this project. I reached out to her. We were supposed to do it, but I don't know. I can't even remember what happened. So maybe on the deluxe, I'm going to have that. But I don't think it's about the generational shift. I just think it's about the fact that people just don't look to Jesus, but what thing they want to do. The way we all feel about Wandeko, that we already know. Some people feel that way about
what?
Wandeko. No song where Wandeko won't do, we no go bank. So when he drops it, you're like, it's going to be good, Jerry.
That type of vibe.
Do you understand?
I see.
So when Wande drops a song now, I'm not going there to go and listen whether it's going to be good or not, because I know that there is a standard I'm expecting already from Wande. Mm-hmm. So some people also feel that way. Some people actually, I would think that you are in that category. Because one of the reasons why you will not listen to my song if I drop my song is because you'll be like, if you do less than, it's good. So don't worry.
Well, I agree, but not really. I agree, but not really. No, not wait now. Not do like.
Because I don't say now there you go. Before I come here, I say, I don't hear the album now.
Bro,
as I come here, I say never hear that.
Wait now. See as they open my bomb. See as they open my bomb for outside. No, but actually,
it's all right.
I'm not going to apologize because in my time, Muma consume it, right? Okay. No, for real. I'm not even lying. In my time, I will definitely consume it.
It's okay,
right?
It's
okay. But we are still consuming it together as well on the radio, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right now, another thing I was going to ask you about this particular project would be, so when I consume or listen to music nowadays. Maybe because I'm in the space, I can hear the strategic intent behind most songs, even in their rollout, it's seen, right? But yours seems to appear more of a passion project, right? So maybe a 60-40 passion project, and then of course strategically led, because you're hitting different generations, right, with one project. There's the millennial, we have our thing. There's the Gen Z, they have their thing as well, and all of that. And it's not just today. Even with most of your previously released records, they are very strategic, right? Mm-hmm. You can tell that this was made for a particular audience, and this would be the outcome. You see. Mm-hmm. But would we be correct to say it is 60% passion and 40% strategy for the compilation of this project?
Yeah, I think that would be correct, because a lot of times when I listen to projects, I see people just putting out projects because they want to put out projects. I see people putting out projects without any form of intentionality to it. Mm-hmm. People a lot of artists are in the business to make money.
Yes.
Not to make impact, not to, so when you listen...
Are you still in it for the money?
I'm not in it for the money. So
anymore.
When you even right
before
from time,
you didn't want to make money.
It wasn't about the money. I want to make money, don't get me wrong.
Okay.
But the passion is important. Because when you're doing something you have passion for and you're putting your all into it, money will come. Is sure.
Well, yeah.
So, but when you're chasing the money, you water down your content, because you're no longer focused on a lot of.
Do you think you've ever done that before?
Is that what?
Water down your content?
No, I won't do that because I'm trying to make money. A lot of people have advised me, why not do it this way? Why not? If you put the bomb in this song now, people go. By the time they twerk, by the time they do this one, the music go move.
Yes.
And I'm like, I ain't gonna. I'm not going to water down. There's a word I'm looking for. I'm not going to succumb to such pressure. If I make it, the right people will listen to it. And I'm just concerned about. In fact, I think it's more 90%.
I don't know. Say that's a good change.
And 90% passion, 10% strategy. Because for me, while my team members were bothered about how do we promote this project, I was bothered about the content. How do I affect lives? How do I touch lives? How do I impact? What do I, I'm concerned about when I'm gone. What would people say about me? What legacy am I leaving behind? And that, reflects in how I write my music and how I make the music. So I just don't want you to listen to it and dance. I want you to listen to it and think. I want you to listen to it and vibe, yet get sense from it.
Not a lot of people in the industry realize this just yet, but there seems to be a move to push aside actual vocalists that we have, right? Not particularly push aside, but there's a subtle neglect of actual vocalists in the business, right? There's One Day Cole, there's Oxlade, there's yourself, there is
Fireboy.
There's Fireboy as well. Who else am I missing? Right. So we have these people, and it seems there's been a shift from the guys with pure range as vocalists to more chant type of music and level of acceptance now. Right. Looking at the charts and looking at all of that, the buzz and the noise that goes on. How does that make you feel? Thinking that, understanding that you believe in the art of it and not the sales of it.
I think that just reflects the mind of an average Nigerian. A lot of Nigerians are shallow-minded.
Jesus.
To be honest with you, like we are in a generation where we do not think these days.
How so? Isn't it just
the
development?
kind of music that will show me a set of intelligent people, and I will tell you the kind of music they listen to. I can tell, when I see intelligent people, they listen to intelligent music. So when I see shallow-minded people, they listen to, yes.
Who get that shit?
It's just, I'm being honest with you, you know. So what you take in reflects, your output, has to do with your input.
Yes,
what you're taking is what you're going to bring out.
Of course.
When you're talking about sexual, what's that word? Addictions and all these things, you can tell what people are taking in. The ratio of sexual perversion and yes, I'm telling you, is what you're taking. Music is a very powerful tool.
Mm-hmm.
So when I look at people these days, they are so shallow. They are just. I don't even. You see this space now. I tell you, say me, I don't even take for this space, to be honest with you, because sometimes you just go online, you see people dragging you, and like, what are they dragging? Okay, I said something recently. I said my album is the best album that I've seen in 16 years. They say, how can you say that? How can you do that? I'm just like, when you want to push your project, don't call it the best. Say that is the worst and the worstest set that you've ever done. So if I put out a project, am I supposed to say that another project is better than my project? Even though I know that I'm stating facts that my album is actually one of the greatest body of works that has been released in 16 years, But you now see people and they say, why did he say that? Did you not see this person? He mentioned this person name. I'm just like, these guys are just daft. Trust me. I mean, a lot of people are just, I don't know. Let's just even go there because I don't know. For now they say
you don't talk.
Trust me, because in our generation, you see our celebrities, they are sound.
Of course.
When they come and they speak, they are speaking sense. They are they are. But
it's okay. It's okay. Express yourself.
He says it's okay.
It's home. It's home. Express yourself.
Express yourself. Look at the people that are celebrities now in this our generation. Just look at them. When you hear them speak, you're like, what is this guy saying? And
how did he make it up here?
It's disjointed, and those are the people that we celebrate. And then we are now complaining that there is this thing happening here. Nigeria is upside down. Nigeria is this and that. And then we are the problem. We are shallow-minded. So, So I mean.
So in your bid to try to fix it, you're doing that through your album?
I mean, not just through my album. Every music I make, I try to make sure that I'm passing across sense. I mean, look at Oxlade. Look at Fireboy. Those are fantastic singers.
They are singers.
Look at
and they're both my guys.
Rick Asani.
Yeah, Rick is solid as well.
But Nigerians have just chosen that is a lie. We want to hear is nonsense. What we want to hear is nonsense now.
So who are the people that are nonsense?
That's your own problem.
That's because so I exist in a world where we consume both, right? Yeah. We consume the quote unquote nonsense, but at the same time we consume the vocalists because we can't miss it. The sanity that we get from these people cannot be diluted.
Very soon, you see, good music is going into extinction, but nobody is taking note of that because now no one is go listen to the songs that we have. Majority of the songs that we have now, good music is actually going into yeah. Why Quincy Day?
My brother, I agree. Yeah. I agree, please.
Yeah, because
please, I agree.
Look at. I mean, I don't mention them now because before
no mention platform.
Now, they begin they drag me. Now you talk top 20, no be me. But
now what?
I mean, good music is going into extinction. Trust me, and it's crazy that we all are eyes wide open looking at it. It will get to a point now that our music will be advising us to go naked on the streets. That's where we are going to now. That pull your shirt, raise your clothes. That's what we will start digesting now. Very soon. I'm telling you, it didn't start like this. It was a gradual process. There were. Make I not begin can't even they talk because we can't go deep into where we know one.
No. It's okay to touch on the surface level. It's okay to touch on the surface.
This guy.
I know understand. I know understand.
I'm always very careful with this guy.
Why? Let's speak.
My energy did down when I enter this place.
Let's speak, my brother. Let's
see. Did I not say it? That he has a way.
Oh my goodness. But let's keep going, bro. Let's keep going.
I mean, it's just unfortunate. I just feel sad for my generation. To be honest with you, I just feel sad for this generation because back then our celebrities had something up there. The Ezekwesili, please give me names of these people that.
People that were geniuses. Okay. If we're talking in that line,
all this, even in the music sector, our celebrities were people with brains and sense. These days, just get us all of us just be.
Yeah, but where do we put the blame now? Is this the advent of social media? Is that what it is? Is that the real problem?
I don't know.
Or is it a particular platform? Because a lot of people have said, this is not even the conversation we're having now. I have another podcast called My Guys and I. You need to come on that show and let's have that conversation, right? Now, is it social media? Some would say it's TikTok. but you have used the same TikTok in a different way, right? It has worked for you, bro. Almost every record you have, your numbers are astronomical.
I don't think it's about the platforms. It's about we ourselves.
No, people can't just, a generation can't just, grow and become daft. Because if we are the preceding generation.
You admit that we are daft.
I didn't say that. But now I don't say that you go soon go interview me at some point. So wait. If a generation can wake up and be less intelligent, right? Because then they would hold us accountable, right? Because we are the generation that's preceding theirs, right? And we're supposed to teach the way. So if they end up a certain way, that means we've taught rubbish. What do you think?
It's multifaceted, to be honest with you.
I agree.
This market, one way no enter.
Yes.
This market talk we won't talk, one way no enter. Because I also want to blame the people at the top. I also want to blame the people at the end of affairs. Because now, well, I blame the devil. Let me first start from there, because the devil they sponsor all these things, whether we like it or not.
Interesting.
The entertainment, the devil is behind the entertainment, so
that's a separate convo.
Yeah, so like I said, it's deep. It enter different places. No way we no go enter different places, because when you look at some of these things, you can't explain it. How did we get here? How did we move from an era with so much sense? Even with the love songs, you are my African queen, you could get goosebumps when you hear song. The message was so powerful. How did we move to what it is now? That even on TikTok there was a challenge that they were doing. The ladies were pulling up their top and they were stark naked. Like, how did we?
Yeah, but that challenge emanated from an old record.
No, which old record was that?
The one that put your hand on my
It's not even that one.
shoulder.
It's not even that one. That one are silhouettes now. That one not even were exposed. I'm telling you, the one that they were literally their own light. That one they off light for silhouettes.
God.
So the question is, how did we get to this point? And I hold myself responsible. Is why I try as much as possible to shine the light and to be positive everywhere.
Do you think you're being blackballed with your message?
Do I what?
Do you think you're being blackballed with your current message?
Of course, they try. They try to shut me up. They try as much as they can to make sure that what's the word? Pushed aside. Because when you step into a place and you are coming with the light, the people they dark for there, they look say, "Oh man, what is this work?" I'm not discriminating. I'm not trying to discriminate here. I'm just coming with a positive message. I'm just trying to, see what I could do, because and most of these people where they do this thing, they fly their kids abroad to. They protect their kids
to separate.
So I've been getting disturbing videos of young boys having sex with themselves. Young boys, like small boys. You see little girls doing things, and when they send me these videos, I'm like, God, what's going on? What's going on? And then these Pekins, they sing this kind of music where they say they suggestive. All this kind of, because we know if they mention name.
Well, yes. Let's not mention name.
Because you go say mention name.
No. You're my man. You're my man. Let's not mention name.
Trust me, Quincy is crazy. I'm praying that. But it looks like all hopes are no hope again for
all
us.
hope is lost.
All hopes are lost, because how many people they even the people we suppose they look up to now, what are they wearing?
Fair point.
There's a song in this album where I'm saying, Mr. Singer, your number one hit, don't make small journey, start to push drugs. Celebrity sister, your spaghetti, don't make Franca, they do Olosho. Because people are no longer, this generation, they are so daft to the point that they are not reading books again. They are reading their celebrities. They are not reading, they are not going to church again. They are not learning work again. Oh, this
Oh
person
no,
is.
nobody they learn work.
Yes, now my mechanic now they say, but
It's bad.
the welder we can't work for my house. Now by himself he carry ladder. Now by himself he go come down, come carry
You no get
paint.
assistant.
That you know get. He say all of them
All
don't
of them
run.
don't run. They do
Why?
G.
Because I don't see one artist way rich like this. How he take do this person they do G, this person they G. And there's no role model to show the people. I'm a product of good modeling. You know, I'm a product of that, and I'm sure most of us are products of good mentorship and But now let's move on. I beg. Don't cast.
Okay. Looking at the album itself, I'm gonna play 2 more records, right? Then we can, round up the conversation. There's Serving a Living God, and then there's Shockwave, right? What is the core of Serving a Living God? You have chosen to not call it a gospel record. Clearly, sorry? It's supposed to be all these management, don't mind him. All these management wanting to tell you how to play these songs. Have you not arranged the album? Allow me arrange my studio. Don't mind him, Jerry. You see my guy. He's my guy. He's my guy. That's why I can say that. So, Serving a Living God, you said it's not a gospel record, but clearly it sounds the way it sounds. In short, I would liken it to your, what's this boy's name? What's this guy's name? It's not a boy. Korede Bello's Godwin, right? And it was played in churches and all of that stuff. And as I asked you earlier, I'm like, look, if they take this record and start jamming it in the churches, right, would you have a problem with that?
No, of course not. I mean, I'm fine. I want it to be played everywhere in the club. I was somewhere recently in the club performing this same song, because me, I go hear them anywhere where I go. I will carry this positive message and enter. Like, make you say now street club.
And you don't drink, you don't.
In fact, before I used to turn down offers from strip club when they call me to come and perform. No matter the money they give me, I go turn them down.
Really?
Now I will start taking it. I will go there. And as you are twerking, to let the
you go play Serving a Living God for inside strip club.
Yes, let the word of God be entering your ears.
I'm down for that. Let's manager, let's do it this weekend.
Nah, nonsense.
Let's do it this week. What? You go to the strip club and serve the living God. I mean, what's that? There's something about. Never mind. Make I know misquote the Bible. Okay. I'm gonna play these 2 records now. This is what I want you to do for me, Spyro. I really genuinely think that alternatively, away from being an artist, you would make a very good broadcaster. You see, at the moment, I want you to introduce these two records as a presenter. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, what up? It's your boy Spyro, and I'm live here. It's my show, evening show with Spyro on Base 101.1 FM.
Yes.
Keep it locked with me. So as I take you on a journey right here tonight, I want you guys to stay chilled wherever you are and listen to these beautiful songs from this beautiful artist. He does. Only Spyro can do this, guys.
Spyro, don't kill me. Carry on, please. Carry on.
Yeah, so only Spyro can do this, guy, because I met this guy a couple of years back, and his joint be banging simulator, you know what I'm saying? This guy is he's a Jesus boy, and when you listen to his music, it's got message, it's got values, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so this song I'm about to play for you, you shouldn't be if you're still sitting down, you're in a long thing, you need to get up on your feet, and begin
the
to
intro now 1 hour.
now you say make I
no.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Serving a Living God by Spyro.
Let's go. Before you go, Spyro, we've spoken about different things. We know what to expect from the deluxe, the current album Lanje. But if you were to advise anyone who's about to get into this industry, into the music space, what would you advise? Be honest.
Really pray. I'm telling you, because either you deal with it, but you go mad or you go mad.
There's no in between.
There's no in between. I'm telling you, there's no other side. So I mean, if anyone is coming into this industry, you know what you're doing. Know what you're doing. I mean, I would advise you to think of making impact, because at the end of the day, when you're gone, we should always ask ourselves the question: when you're gone, what would people remember you for? What's your legacy? Sound Sultan is gone, but he left a good legacy behind. And his family till date, they are still benefiting from that legacy.
Absolutely.
If you're coming into the industry new, it pays to do it the right way. It might take time for you to get up there, but it pays for you to do it the right way. Yeah.
All right, and that's it, man, bro. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you for having me. God bless you.
It's always fantastic having a conversation with you, man.
I appreciate it.
It's always real, very direct. So, strip club this weekend.
This guy.
Then we will put Serving a Living God.
We are taking the gospel.
We'll put Serving a Living God on repeat.
Of Christ to everywhere. Trust me. The strip clubs, everywhere. They must know. They must hear. Jesus is not about religion. This is not about religion. It's about life. This is a lifestyle. Jesus is a lifestyle.
I love that.